good fake back here was Matthews as Tolson thought he had him tackled. But Jonah Little scampers up the middle of the field for a go time. First down for the Cougars. Go time. Refresh, refill, and refuel at go time. 7 great locations to keep you on the go.
He's a good-looking athlete, Rob. He's got a quick burst. He's got good vision and anticipation when he runs. He's able to find the hole and make the most of his opportunities.
Yeah. Give again to Matthews. No, the fake. And here goes Little. He's found in some green grass and follows the turf right into the end zone for the Cougars. That'll be a People's Bank of Jackson scoring drive for the Letcher Central Cougars. People's Bank working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. So 2 plays back-to-back, fake to Matthews, and a great tackle on Matthews, and they've had him covered. But Jonah Little able to sell the fake, keep the ball, and move the ball up the field. He scores the touchdown, and he comes on, and he scores extra point was no good. So Jonah Little also handling the extra point duties for the Cougars. 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Bobcats with a 14-6 lead. Jonah Little for the Cougars, Eric, one of those guys that it's when he steps on the football field, he wants to have the ball. He wants to be in the action. You can tell from the way he's leading the team. He's playing the quarterback. He's kicking off. He's kicking the extra points. And that time, he was the offense for the Cougars. You know, Matthews got him across the 50, but from that point on, it's been all Jonah Little, and he gets them into the end zone.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. I believe he wants the ball if he's on the field, and if I'm Coach Matthews, I'm going to give it to him because he's been effective every time he touches the ball. Hasn't really connected on a big pass play yet, but the Bobcats have been able to apply pressure on a couple little sprint outs and have caused some errant throws. But whenever he's tucked it and run, he's really been effective. And Bobcats going to have to find an answer for that here tonight.
Yeah, so far, the defense has been keyed in pretty good on Matthews as we see Jonah Little step up. Kick going to sail out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So Little doing a lot of things, and Bobcats going to have to key in on him a little bit more. And, you always, as a linebacker, you're looking for those first shoulders through, quarterback through fullback. And Matthews and Jonah Little have done a great job at selling that fake.
Yes.
2 or 3 times here on the Bobcat defense. They faked me out a couple times too. So
doing a good job selling the fake, and he's doing a good job staying low behind his lineman and really just getting upfield quickly. He has a good burst.
Trips right for the Cats. Quick throw by Bryant over to Isaac Wheels. Turner breaks free. 50, 40 down the sideline. 30, one man to beat. And he's going to be drugged down tripped up at about the 20 and finally brought down at about the 16 or 17-yard line. They're saying on the 21, but did he step out of bounds maybe?
He must have right there. But
I thought he was gone. He had one man to beat. The safety was coming over.
And talk about a quick burst. He's got one too.
Quick little drop pass over to Wheels from Tyler Bryant. And that'll be a go time first down for the Bobcats. Go time with 7 great locations to keep you on the go. 4:18 to go now. Ball on the 21-yard line in Cougar territory. Bobcats threatening again. Hoskins goes in motion. Give inside to Bowling, and Bowling's going to be dropped about a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they spot it back. And nope, he's going to lose a yard, so the ball's sitting on the 22 now. 3:55 to go here in the first. Bobcats with a 14-6 lead. 2 receivers our side, Bradley Hall and Bryce Hoskins, and Trips to our side. Little drop pass intended for Austin Sperry across the middle. Far receiver coming in across the middle of the field, and ball was tipped and falls incomplete for the Cats.
Ball read, play read very well by 46.
It was.
Kobe Johnson for the Cougars stepped right in there, just not able to, to bring it in, but tipped it, batted away, avoided the big play for the Bobcats.
2 receivers again, both sides. Bowling in the backfield. Bryant tries to draw the Cougars offsides and doesn't. Looks over to Coach Moore for the play. 12 seconds now on the play clock. Bryant sits back in the pocket. Got the man coming. Pressure dumped to Caden Bowling. Nice little screen pass. Bowling makes a man miss. Stumbles up past the first down marker. We'll see where he went out of bounds. Great run by Caden. Good little burst of speed after he caught the pass.
Yeah, great move by Caden Bowling to make the first man miss. Able to get up the field. Looks like he may have, no, not quite with the first down, but he must have stepped out of bounds. I thought he was closer to the first in that.
I'm waiting to see what set we come out in, but we just saw a number of offensive tools, if you will, go off the field, and 3 more offensive Warriors come onto the field. I'm thinking we may see this wishbone again. Nope, we just got a change up. We're going to go the rifle. We got Corey Combs and Tolson in the backfield, and Bryant's going to keep it. Good blocking. That's what they're in there for.
That's great blocking at the point of attack right there.
I was looking for Gibson's number because I was thinking that we were going to drop back into that wishbone we saw.
Yeah. Now, isn't that what we dubbed the heavy set right there?
It gets me a little excited when I see that wishbone offense coming on the field. 2:44 to go. Special thanks again to Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC offers educational programs that work for you with campuses in Hazard and Jackson. Never underestimate you. 2:42 to go now. Got Gibson just to Bryant's right and Corey Combs to his left. Ball snap, give to Gibson. Gibson tries to get up inside, maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good penetration there by the defense. Looked like some possible confusion there. Bryant turned one way and had to turn back around to find Gibson. Not sure.
Could have been. You see Coach Moore using a lot of different tools and a lot of different weapons here in this offense. As we got Blake Ritchie and Hoskins here, receivers to the left. On the right side is Sperry, and keeper to Bryant follows the blockers up past the 5-yard line, up to about the 3.
Great vision by Bryant. Able to see what's happening in front of him, how it's developing, and get the most.
He's a shifty quarterback. It's good to see him getting in there and moving around and making some people miss. Thanks again to PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Lakeside Homes, if you're in the market for a new home, Lakeside Homes is your stop for the best selection, where you'll always get a great deal. Stop by and see Scott and the guys at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply for all your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs. Ball is snapped, and we got an early flag coming from behind Bryant and the line. And it'll be a false start on the offense. That 5-yard penalty will mark them back to the 9-yard line. So,
yeah, that's a costly mental mistake. When you've got first to go on the 4, you don't want to back up.
First penalty we've had tonight. First penalty. So, you know, it's good for us.
Yes.
Because, you know, we've been a little bit composure's been lacking early, and they looked really good. Tyler goes for the corner. Oh, the outstretched hands in the end zone were Blake Ritchie, and it's just off his fingertips. Great ball into the corner of the end zone. Ritchie couldn't get to it with 1 minute to go. Bobcats still up 14-6, working from the 9-yard line.
You said it, Rob. That was a great pass. That was a good route. He was open. It was just a little bit too far.
Had a couple steps on his man. Corey Combs goes off the field now. Caden Bowling back in. Thanks again to Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy. Great people with your safety at heart. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy have always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Variety Pizza, for your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Bryant sits back, throws to the corner for Caden Bowling. Caught. Nice route by Caden Bowling. Little swing route. Right up the sideline and into the end zone after the reception with 57 seconds left on the clock. That'll be a Peoples Bank of Jackson scoring drive for the Bobcats, working together to build success. Peoples is ready to help you reach your dreams.
You know, Rob, you got to like what you're seeing out of this Bobcat offense right now. Coming off a loss, you know, coming back to the next week, they're playing with poise. They're playing with confidence right now.
Yeah, they are. That time the kick by Braxton Terry is good. He put the boot to it. 21-6. Bobcats with the lead over the Cougars with about 57 seconds left here in the first quarter.
That was a nice little wheel route, and that was an excellent throw by Roberts right there. A good little touch to get over the defender. You know, if this is the kind of thing they're capable of, they're capable of a lot.
Yeah, they look composed. They're executing well. They've only had one or two little mental mistakes. Bobcats looking good here in the first quarter, 21-6 over the Cougars here from Letcher Central Field. Thanks again to Citizens Bank, celebrating 60 years of serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Check out the free CBTJ mobile app, banking right on your mobile device. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, big savings. Get more with Appalachian Advantage Plan. Jet Tours. Find your next adventure with Jet Tours. Great travel and great people. Proud to be a sponsor of Breathitt Bobcat football. And thanks to the offices of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. Be sure and give David and his staff a call. Kickoff by Braxton Terry goes to about the 15, and that's picked up by number 10, Quentin Williams. He's still on his feet. I think I gave it to the wrong man. Number 18 still on his feet, up about the 40. Braxton Terry has to make the tackle in there along with, I think that was number 20. That was number 18 running the ball, Brett Smith, 5'11", 175-pound wide receiver for the Cougars. Hard to get that young man down.
Yeah, that was a tough running by that young man, but, you know, if you're, you know, the Bobcat coach, you don't want to see that on a return. You know, he was able to break a few tackles. You've got to get him down and not give up that many yards after contact.
Yeah. Braden Barnett and Braxton Terry make the tackle. Ball sitting on the 43-yard line. And Matthews going to go to work for the Cougars again, and he's tackled up around the first down marker. Cougars still with a little life in them here, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. And you got to love mountain football. Yeah. Mountain football is one place you look at the scoreboard, and at any point in the game, it doesn't matter. No. These guys are clawing. You see Matthews that time taking the ball, carrying it up, big 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1, ball on the 48. And Matthews going to block as Jonah Little follows the blocker right off the right tackle. He's going for the corner of the end zone. We got a flag down. Little is going to walk into the end zone, but we got a flag back here. Probably going to be holding where it's coming from, or a block in the back.
I think it was holding. It looked like one of the Bobcat defensive linemen got slung down right about there.
I like the way that Jonah Little is patient. He lets his blocker pick out a man and take care of business, and his hand is right on his back, and then he makes his move, and he's out of there. He had a lot of turf in front of him and found the end zone, but it's going to be called back.
Yeah, he's shown a lot of patience, a lot of poise, excellent vision, and a good burst of speed. He's definitely a weapon for this Letcher Central offense.
Holding on the offense is going to take the Cougars back across the other side of the 50 to our left to the 45-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and about 8. And we got a sideline. We got a sideline flag here.
I don't think the
on Letcher
Central is too happy with the call right there.
Sideline warning, and he's going to back everybody up and give Coach Matthews a little friendly advice as they exchange some hand gestures. And hey, did you see the sunrise? Did you see the sunset here tonight? Hey, come over here and look at it from my. I mean, they're probably just a little neighborly conversation.
Well, I like how the ref dealt with that. It's best to kind of say something about it now and kind of nip that in the bud than just to let that worsen over the course of the game.
Quick throw, almost knocked down by Tincher. Little over to Matthews, complete, going to be taken out of bounds at the 50. And we got a little bit of extra activity on the field. Letcher sideline wanted to flag on the Breathitt guys. I think Wheels made the tackle. Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation to start the second quarter here from Letcher Central Field.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Folks, we are back on Bluegrass Sports Nation as the Cougars are set up on the 50-yard line. They switch directions as we start the second quarter. Little will give to Matthews right off the right tackle, and he's going to, on third and about 3, Matthews picks up about 5, so that's going to be a steak and shake first down for the Cougars of Letcher Central. Steak and Shake, famous for great steak burgers and great milkshakes. Man, that sounds good right now, don't it, Eric?
Oh, yeah.
11:53 to go here in the second quarter. Cougars, 2 receivers both sides. Little has Matthews, I suspect, right behind him. And he's another little fake. Matthews comes out to block, and Little that time going to be tackled by Michael Hudson. Defensive tackle on the Bobcats.
Great hustle by Michael Hudson coming from the backside to pick Little up on that play.
You got to love the way Little and Matthews work together. It seems like they're kind of in slow motion when that play develops. The fake, they really sell the fake. They're getting people to buy it on the fake. And this time again, Matthews steps into block. Little makes a man miss, picks up the first down and more. That'll be a go time first down for the Cougars. Refresh, refill, and refuel at go time. 7 locations to keep you on the go.
Rob, I'm going to borrow a phrase from our old coach, Mike Holcomb. That is a bread and butter play right there for the Letcher Central. I know he used to use that a lot, talk about our main plays being our bread and butter. That Jonah Little, quarterback keeper right up the middle, that's
well, you can see where Matthews has picked up most of his yards, and you can see how Jonah Little has picked up his yards. Great blocking by Matthews. Little stays behind him. This time he gives to Matthews off the left side, and nothing doing there is Ryan Robertson in on the tackle. Yeah, bread and butter here for the Cougars. Matthews and Little shouldering the load here tonight for the Cougars. When Matthews doesn't have the ball, Little's right behind him. Matthews a great blocker for the Cougars, and Jonah Little doing a great job that time, picking up the first down. Ball now on the 31-yard line, 10:35 to go here before the half. Cougars trying to find pay dirt. 2 receivers, both sides, low snap, picks it up. Little swing pass over to Matthews, and 1 missed tackle by the Bobcats, but he's brought down again by Michael Hudson and Blake Ritchie. So 3rd and about 4 yards for the Cougars now. Ball on the 25-yard line. Trying to pick up the first down. If they make it to the 20, be in the red zone. 2 receivers again, each side for the Cougars. Man in motion is number 1, Peyton Combs. That time, Little going to be tackled by Brady Tincher. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think there's some confusion on the play there by the Cougars. Little turned to his left, looked like he was expecting to fake the ball or hand it off to somebody. Nobody was there.
So Peyton Combs comes out of the game for the Cougars, and the ball going to be spotted on the 27-yard line. 4th down and about 6. Cougars really need this to keep this drive going, and we got a timeout by Coach Matthews and the Cougars. We'll say special thanks to our sponsors, Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. They will get you back into the action. Colby Watts, always a supporter of the Bobcats and here to help take care of their minor injuries and bumps and bruises. Jiffy Mart, get in and out in a jiffy. Gas, groceries, and a great meat department. Check out Sanford's Deli at Jiffy Mart. Law office of Darrell Harold with over 30 years taking care of the legal needs and the citizens of Jackson and Breathitt County. HCTC, thanks to them for being a sponsor. HCTC offers educational programs that work for you. Campuses in Hazard and Jackson. HCTC, never underestimate you. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Jackson Lakeside Homes, if you're looking for a new home, Lakeside Homes is your stop for the best selection, and you'll always get a great deal. Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, stop in and see Scott for all your electrical, plumbing, heating, septic system, and appliance needs. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. Family and Hometown Pharmacy have always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Citizens Bank and Trust, celebrating 60 years of serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Thanks again to those sponsors. Jonah Little fakes the give to Matthews, keeps it off the left tackle. Going to be tackled that time by Corey Combs and Isaac Wheels Turner. Little with a little fake pitch that time to Matthews and just tucks it, comes off to his left. 9:13 to go. Pickup of a few yards. Ball looks to be, to me, sitting on about the 21-yard line. But they're going to come out and measure it anyway. Looks to be short of the first down. That was 4th and 6.
Good reaction by Corey Combs there for the Bobcats. May have saved a touchdown on that play by getting over there and bringing down Little.
I don't think he'd have to be an awful good spot. I don't think he got it, but we'll find out here as they bring the chains out. 9:13 to go before the half. Bobcats with a 21-6 lead. They stretch the chains, and the line judge takes a look.
He's taking a good
he walks all the way around. Make sure the chain is stretched tight. He's still looking, and it's going to be a steak and shake first down drive for the Cougars by an inch, he says. He holds up his fingers to the Breathitt sideline to show Coach Moore and the coaching staff got it by an inch.
He wanted to be sure. He took a second look at that, Rob.
He walked all the way around the pole, so, yeah, good job by lead referee. Don't have a list of the referees tonight. I think I know who that one is. 9:11 to go before the half. Trips right, man in motion is Combs. And give to Combs. No, he's going to go out and block as Little keeps it. Little, Jonah with another good fake, as I thought he had gave it to Combs. He just runs right in behind Combs. Good blocker, man in motion. And it's going to be second and about 7 yards now to go for the Cougars. Ball up to the 18-yard line in Bobcat territory.
This Cougar offensive line is really playing well right now, Rob.
Yeah, they are. They've settled down and went to work. Pulling guard that time, gets a block, seals it off. Matthews looking to pick up more yards. Going to be brought down by Corey Combs and Wesley Abner. And ball sitting now on a 12-yard line, 3rd and 1 for the Cougars. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, big savings. Get more with Appalachian Advantage Plan. Law offices of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. If you're injured, call David and his staff. The Car Wreck Professionals. Jet Tours. Find your next adventure at Jet Tours. Great travel and great people. Proud to be a sponsor of Breathitt football. Jonah Little on the keeper. He's up to about the 6-yard line. And that'll be a go time first down for the Cougars. Go time, refresh, refill, and refuel with 7 great locations to keep you on the go. Jonah Little again, keeper. QB off the right tackle, and first down and 7 to go for the Cougars. Threatening in Bobcat territory. Give to Matthews. Matthews off the right tackle, big hole, and he's going to rumble into the end zone. That'll be a People's Bank of Jackson scoring drive for the Cougars of Letcher Central. People's Bank Working together to build success, Peoples is ready to help you reach your dreams. Cougars' dreams that time riding on number 11, Matthews, as he rolls into the end zone off that right tackle. Great blocking up front for the offensive line and the Cougars. Jonah Little that time put in a lot of work coming up the field for the Cougars. He's an offensive-minded quarterback and really puts his team in a good position. Going for 2 this time. Give to Matthews. Matthews walks in untouched for the 2-point conversion. Eric Collins, we got a ball game here from Letcher County Central High School field, 21-14 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go before the half.
Yeah, it's definitely a ball game. If you're Coach Matthews for Letcher County, you got to love what you saw right there. Your team got down early, gave up a couple of big plays, but they maintained their poise. They put together a really good-looking drive, moved the ball down the field slow, methodical, and they're running the ball. I mean, they kind of did what they wanted right there on that ride. But
great offensive set, yeah, great drive for them down the field.
Yeah, and if you're the Bobcat defense, you're going to have to find something to kind of slow down this running game, because right now they're doing what they want on the ground, it looks like. Good-looking offensive line for the Cougars. You notice they're pulling their guards a lot. They're influencing the backers. They're opening up holes, being aggressive. Bobcat's going to have to find an answer for that.
Yeah, Bobcats got to go to work.
And you know, the Bobcat defense has been playing really well this season. And can't say that they're not playing well tonight, but that drive right there kind of wore them down just a little bit, looked like.
Jonah Little this time setting up for the kickoff for the Cougars. Receiving team of the Bobcats of Ritchie and Turner back deep for them. Ball going to bounce at the 30. Roll back, and Ritchie got to pick it up at the 5. Tries to get it out of there. Makes a man miss. Spins. Gets up to about the 8-9 yard line. Ritchie had to back up and get a hold of that one, but he brings it out of there. So that'll be a go time first down drive for the Bobcats as they get things set up on the 14-yard line, 7:25 to go.
Yeah, unfortunate Ritchie wasn't able to handle that cleanly the first time. Did a good job getting on it and trying to get what he could. Showed what a dangerous return man he was last week with a return for a touchdown. I'd like to see him maybe get one of those again tonight sometime.
$7:25 to go before the half. Cougars go to work on the 14-yard line. The Bobcats go to work on the 14-yard line, my bad. And we got a timeout by Coach Kyle Moore and the Bobcats. We'll leave it here. Say special thanks to our sponsors, Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson, and CarQuest for auto parts, located on Highway 15. Southern Woods Heating and Air for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small. Breathitt Automotive, formerly Breathitt County Tire, with new owner Dustin Kilburn. Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic. If you are injured, Dr. Howard can help, including auto accidents and workers' compensation. No referral needed, and over 22 years experience. SEC Auto Sales. Stop by and see those guys for the great selection of vehicles. They're anxious to get you on the road and get you rolling in a new one. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Vateville. Stop by and see the folks at Rose Brothers Department Store, and you can also shop online at rosebros.com. Rose Brothers Department Store. 7:25 to go before the half. 21-14, Bobcats with a 7-point lead. Letcher Central with a great drive to eat up a lot of clock and get into the end zone. And let's see what the Bobcats can do now with their back to the end zone here before halftime. 7 minutes on the clock to go to work. Looks like two receivers to the left. Big Hoskins in the backfield to block for Caden Bowling. Give to Bowling off that left tackle. Caden got some room to run, tries to make a man miss, fumbles the ball. Ball pops out on the tackle. On the tackle, Bowling was spun around, and the ball comes loose. 7:18 second, and the Cougars come up with a big defensive turnover. That's going to put the Cougars in great position. Ball sitting on the 14-yard line. Cougars offense gets to go to work, Eric Collins.
Yeah, unfortunate turn of events for the Bobcats here. It really puts the defense up against the wall, but, you've got to come back out and go back at it.
Little going to give to Matthews. Matthews looks around the corner, gets a block, but there's Corey Combs, Isaac Turner, Wesley Abner, Bradley Hall, and Michael Hudson in on the stop. Pickup of about a yard maybe.
You said it earlier, Rob. You said what's on the scoreboard doesn't really matter at any given time.
It's mountain football. You got to love these two teams. Coach Mike Holcomb with a lot of history here with both ball clubs. Coach Holcomb with a lot of history here in Letcher County. 6:42 to go before the half. Jonah Little puts a man in motion. It's Matthews. He looks to him. Little swing pass, dump to Matthews. Makes a man miss and tries to get into the end zone. But he's going to be slung out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. Letcher sideline wants I believe they wanted a horse collar. Coach Matthews asking for the horse collar call. No penalty, no flag on that. Bobcats able to make a stop and get Matthews out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. Looks like the ball spotted on the 1. Look for Jonah Little to keep this one. Matthews in the backfield with him. 2 receivers closest to us. Little keeps it. A great stand by the Bobcat defense. He had a blocker, but Bradley Hall and Ryan Robertson also in on the stop as they were able to get Jonah Little. I think they got him about the 2-yard line, maybe a loss of a yard. Down marker is actually sitting on the 3-yard line, looks like from here. But ball spotted on the 2, so loss of a yard. Good stand by the defense. Cougars go back to work. 5:56 to go. Fake to Matthews. Little going to keep it. Ball comes out. Ball came out, rolled into the end zone, and going to be covered up by the Cougars. And that is number 80, Cooper Bailey, with the heads-up play. Tight end, junior for the Cougars. Jonah Little rumbles right across the 1-yard line on the tackle. The ball comes out, coughs it up, but Cooper Bailey there to cover it up in the end zone. Eric, the Cougars capitalize on a great defensive play on the fumble. They get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they capitalized on a couple of Breathitt County mistakes. Well, the fumble, and then able to turn their own fumble into a score. That was a fortunate turn of events for them, not able to capitalize on the 2-point conversion, still down by 1 to the Bobcats. But, this is, like you said a few moments ago, Rob, it's still a ball game. 20-21, 5:46 left to go in the first half, a lot of game to be played. Coach
Matthews and the Cougars go for 2. Bobcat defense snuffs it out, and that'll be a People's Bank of Jackson scoring drive for the Cougars. People's Bank working together to build success. Bobcat defense puts the clamps down on a 2-point conversion, and that keeps them in the lead by 1 point. 21-20, mountain football at its finest here from Letcher County Central High School. Bluegrass Sports Nation covering the Bobcats and the Cougars tonight. Just a great atmosphere, great field, great fans, a great place to watch a game. They're taking good care of us up here in the press box. Thanks to the Letcher Central administration and staff for having this facility. Great, got us set up nicely up here in the press box. Just a great night for football, and I tell you what, if you've tuned in on Bluegrass Sports Nation, it's not going to disappoint here tonight. Bobcats put on a great performance in the first quarter, and here in the second quarter, it's been all Cougars. Jonah Little puts the boot to it. It's going to fall back to Isaac Wills Turner about the 4.5-yard line. He's going to come out of there with it at the 20. 25 up the middle, tries to make a man miss, and he gets tangled up and tripped at the 35. Isaac Wills Turner had a lot of green turf in front of him right up the middle of the field. And Letcher Central with a touchdown-saving shoestring tackle there with 5:40 to go.
Yeah, I believe that the Wheels got a little excited there at what he saw. If he could have got by that guy, he may still be running. be interesting to see what Coach Moore does here coming out. Is he going to try to go for another quick score with Roberts to Sperry? Is he going to run the ball, try to run some timeout? Or
snap to Bryant. Bryant, quick throw over to his left to Isaac Wheels Turner, who's up the sideline at the 40, at the 30, at the 20. And he gets tackled at the 10-yard line, out of bounds by a couple Cougars. That'll be, got a flag? Nope, chains move. That'll be a go time and Steak and Shake. A first down for the Bobcats. And they're going to say he went out of bounds at about the 19-yard line, looks like.
Bobcats showing some quick strike capability here tonight, Rob.
Little swing pass to Wheels over on the sideline. He got down the field quickly. Had a good block over there on that corner, and he got out of there quick. Ball on the 18. Bobcats go to work. Tyler Bryant, keeper, pickup of about 2 or 3 yards right up the middle.
Good job to hang on to that right there. Good penetration by the defense. They were right up in his face when he was trying to give the fake. I'm just glad that Roberts was able to hang on to the ball in that situation.
Jacob Parker, Sawyer Hall, Evan Miller, Waylon Abner, and Chris Neese, the offensive line for the Cats tonight. Bryant sits back in the pocket, throws deep to the end zone. Looks to be caught, but I think he's out of bounds. If that was Sperry over in the corner, ball was caught out of bounds. Bryant went for the end zone. Plenty of time, and it's a great place to talk about the offensive line. Great protection that time from up front. 3 starting freshmen on this line.
Well,
if you're a defensive coordinator, you're going to try to eat those guys for lunch. I'll tell you what, those 3 guys out there, there's not a whole lot of Cats going to have their way with those 3. I tell you what, all 3 of them.
I don't think you're going to get their lunch. They've already had it.
Yeah, they've already had it. Great in size and stature and powerhouses. Strong guys. Bryant's got to get rid of it as we brag about the line that time, but we had a guy get through. Defensive end number 80, Cooper Bailey. Rushes Bryant out of the pocket, and he's got to get rid of it.
Good job by Bryant. Smart play to, feel the pressure. He wasn't going to get away from it, to get a burst of speed outside of the tackle pocket, throw it away, avoid the intentional grounding. He continues to impress. He's a tough kid, runs with some power, makes smart plays, Rob.
Miller and Bailey really put the pressure on Bryant that time, and he kept his head up and was able to look down the field and get the ball out into an area close to a receiver. 2 receivers both sides, bowling just to Bryant's right, but sits back, throws across the middle, no good, and pass is incomplete. And Bryant takes a hit that time. And on 4th down, the Bobcats have turned it over. And this will be a People's Bank of Jackson first down drive for the Cougars as they start on about the 18-yard line.
Cougars got some pressure right up the middle that time, Rob. Got right in Robert's face. Had to rush him, wasn't able to make the best throw there, and caused a turnover on downs.
2 receivers each side for the Cougars. Jonah Little goes to work. Matthews in the backfield. Fake to Matthews. Little keeps it. Makes a couple of Bobcat tacklers miss and going to pick up about 5 yards. Ball up to the 25-yard line. Great fake to Matthews again. He really rides that fake. You can watch him put the ball right in the breadbasket, if you will, of Matthews. And at that last moment, he's able to pull it out and make a couple guys miss. That's if there's a definition of the mesh point for the quarterback and the running back as what a fake should look like. These 2 guys are doing a great job selling it. 2 backs now behind Little will give to Matthews. Matthews makes one man miss. And a hard tackle up at about the 39-yard line. Combs, Tolson, Hudson in on that.
You know, another good run by the Cougars there, but one thing you got to say is the first man in there was, you know, a little stiff arm did away with him right there. You got to come in there with a little more authority than that.
It'll be a go time and steak and shake. First down for the Cougars as we've got a Bobcat down after that play. Thanks again to our sponsors, People's Bank of Jackson, Go Time, Steak and Shake, Jackson Physical Therapy, Jiffy Mart, Law Office of Darrell Harold, Hazard Community and Technical College, PDQ Sales and Service, Lakeside Homes, Jackson Electric, Family Pharmacy, Hometown Pharmacy, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, Appalachian Wireless, the law offices of David A. Johnson, Jet Tours, Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Breathitt Automotive, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, SEC Auto Sales, and Rose Brothers Department Store. Special thanks to all those sponsors. I believe that is Bradley Hall that is being helped off the field for the Bobcats. 3:43 to go before the half. Bobcats with a 21-20 lead. James Ogan's now big man in the middle, number 79. Actually, he's going to be playing tackle. Bryce Hoskins is the big man in the middle.
They're both pretty big men, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So Hall goes out of the game for the Cats. Give to number 11 again, Isaac Matthews, with another good pickup of about 5 or 6 yards. Defense tonight's a little different than what we've seen in the last couple of weeks. You know, last couple of weeks we were facing a spread offense that could throw the ball around a lot more than Letcher does. Letcher is predominantly a running team.
Yeah, they're staying spread out to keep the defense spread out and open things up for the run.
Some bigger guys playing down inside. Matthews bounces off a tackle and going to be wrapped up by number 4, Blake Ritchie, and we got a flag down here at the 50-yard line. It's either maybe holding or blocking in the back, thrown in the area of the receiver and the corner defensive back.
This Cougar running game, they're still blocking good, running the ball good. They're giving the Bobcat defense all they want right now.
So waiting to see what the call is. 2:46 to go before the half. Bobcats 21-20 over the Cougars. Coach Matthews and the Cougars went for the 2-point conversion, and defense snuffed it out down here, and that's how they've got the 1-point lead. Holding on the Cougars. Had to come from the stalk block here from the wide receiver, judging by where the flag was thrown right around the 50-yard line, right in front of the Cougar bench.
Yeah, and the flag came in late. It was probably a penalty that didn't need to be, that you didn't need. Not that you ever need a penalty, but that hold probably did not need to happen.
Now we got another quick whistle, and going to bring the ball back up 5 yards. 5 yard. I think that was a correction being made by the white hat. Imposing line of the Cougars. Some big guys. They drop back into pass protection. Miller. Jonah goes way down the field. Pass intended for number 1. That is Peyton Combs. Isaac. Jonah Little.
They tried to catch the Bobcat defense right there. It's been a while since they've attempted to hit something down the field. Bobcats ready for it, not letting them get anything easy on them.
Trying to give a little recognition to some of these linemen. Number 78, Scott Pack. He doesn't look 5'9". He looks more like 6 foot to me. Hey, they had my height messed up on the roster too, though, years ago, so it happens. Drop back and pass protection again.
And the heavy Jonah too tall.
Jonah Little with some time. He finds a hole in the pocket and just comes up the middle. A little bit of a pickup. They're going to spot him back at about the 39-yard line. Still going to be 4th and 4 for the Cougars. Yeah, I don't remember being 5'10", Eric. I don't remember those days.
That's all right. They used to mess my weight up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah, I don't think I weighed 280 in high school. In high school.
Cougars trying to run some time off the play clock now and use the clock to their favor as it's 4th and 4, and they are forced to punt. And we got a timeout with 1:30 to go here before halftime. Thanks again to our sponsors, our title sponsors, People's Bank of Jackson, Go Time, Steak and Shake, Jackson Physical Therapy, Jiffy Mart, Law Office of Darrell Harold, Hazard Community and Technical College, PDQ Sales and Service, Lakeside Homes, Jackson Electric and Plumbing, Family Pharmacy, Hometown Pharmacy, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank and Trust, Appalachian Wireless, Law Offices of David A. Johnson, Jet Tours, Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Breathitt Automotive, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, SEC Auto Sales, and Rose Brothers Department Store. Thanks to all those sponsors, folks. If you have a need and one of our sponsors can help you out, be sure and let them know that you heard about them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We couldn't do it without all of our sponsors, and be sure you patronize them every chance you get. Also, special thanks to Harvey Jason Richardson, candidate for Breathitt County Judge Executive. He is a proud supporter of the Breathitt Bobcat football team and says, "Go Bobcats." This advertisement paid for by Harvey Jason Richardson, and we want to stress and encourage all those candidates out there this year that would like to support the Bobcats to contact us, and we'll let you know how. Punt by number 7, Jonah Little, is going to fall, roll down to about the 15-yard line, and with 1:20 to go here before the half, the Bobcat offense, Coach Kyle Moore's strategy will go back to work. Holding on to a 1-point lead here before the half. Bobcats came out and scored those first 21 points really quick in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And in the second quarter, it was all Cougars. So we've had a back and forth matchup between the two. We talked about the Cougar offense having a lot of potent weapons, and I tell you what, so far Matthews and Jonah Little have done the work here tonight. And we got another, looks like we got another quick timeout on the field. 1:20 to go now before the half, 21-20. Bobcats with the lead.
Yeah, Rob, you said it. Jonah Little is as a potent a weapon as I've seen so far this year in high school football. The young man punts, he kicks, he throws the ball, and he runs it really well. He's a valuable asset here for this Cougar football team. And he's got an offensive line here that's opening up holes for him. They're really kind of got something going there in the second quarter, like you said. Love to see Coach Moore and the Bobcats, maybe even get another quick strike here, get a little momentum going or something. Would love even better as an offensive lineman to see him use up the rest of this clock and get a score right before halftime, maybe go in imposing their will on the Cougars and extending the lead a little bit as well.
Well, we've seen the Bobcats strike quick as they did first play of the game here tonight. 1:20 is a lot of time for Tyler Bryant and these cats to work. A little screen pass over to Austin Sperry, and ball was incomplete. Sperry up on his feet. 1:17 to go before the half. And we got a flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Sperry. Really a play and a penalty you don't need at this location on the field. You don't need it any time, but this location on the field going to be difficult for the Cats.
No, that's one of those mental mistakes that you never need. I'm sure that's something Coach Moore will address. And the thing was that there wasn't even a Letcher Central player around him, so I don't know what was going on there.
Well, I think Sperry, was kind of upset because it kind of thought it was a late hit. The ball hit the ground and it was already incomplete, and he still got hit and taken to the ground, and there was a no call on that. I guess they're going to spot it half the distance to the goal line, and the Cats will be backed up on the 7-yard line now. 2nd and 17 for the Cats. 1:17 to go before the half. Bryant, 2 receivers each side. Snap. Fake. Bryant off right tackle. Makes one guy miss. Gets it up to about the 16-yard line, looks like. Nice pickup by Tyler Bryant that time. Offense gets set. They're back almost to the original line of scrimmage, I guess. 58 seconds still on the clock. Two receivers each side. Bryant takes the snap. Quick pass over to Richie. Richie, and he's going to be right up around the first down marker. Great catch by Richie, and he brings it inside, cuts it back up the middle. 30 seconds to go on the clock, 21-20. It's going to be 4th and inches, if you will, for the Cats. Maybe the last play of the half. Bryant gets the snap. Fake, forced out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. And we got another penalty. Tripped up by Cooper Bailey, and also number 50, Dawson Cornett. Bryant forced out of the pocket, and ball sitting now on about the 12-yard line. See what the penalty is. 12 seconds before the half. Late hit on the Cougars. And that's going to help the Cats out tremendously. That'll move the chains for the Cats. That'll be a first down. Go time and Steak and Shake first down for the Bobcats. Go time, refresh, refill, and refuel with 7 great locations to keep you on the go. Penalty gives the Cats a little life as they get the first down. 12 seconds. We got another whistle.
I would say there's confusion on the field, but I think I'm the one that's confused right now.
Well, I am too. I don't see a flag, but we had some whistles. I'm looking to see if there was some kind of dead ball foul, or prior to the snap, we had an early whistle. There's no penalty, there's no flag, and we're going to run the clock and get things going. I think Coach Moore is just going to say, walk it off, guys. We're going to take this to the half. Here on Bluegrass Sports Nation from Letcher County Central High School field, the Bobcats of Breathitt County with a 21-20 lead over the Cougars. We'll take a break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be right back after this commercial.
Hello, I'm Cameron Adams. I'm running to serve the people of Breathitt, Powell, and Wolf as circuit judge. I grew up in the hollers of Breathitt County, and my legal background includes criminal defense, prosecution, and civil plaintiffs work. If you are looking for a compassionate, competent circuit judge who truly understands the people he serves, cast your ballot for Cameron Adams this fall.
Everyone here at SEC Auto Sales wants to wish the Breathitt County Bobcats a safe and successful season. We are located at 650 Highway 15 South in Jackson, Kentucky. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, please call one of our knowledgeable salespersons at 606-272-6888 or visit us online at secautosales.com. Check out our inventory, take a test drive, find your dream car at SEC Auto Sales.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Lakeside Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new manufactured homes from Norris, Clayton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jeffs Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakesidehomesjackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
Rose Brothers Department Stores in Jackson and Bateville are happy to help bring all the exciting Bobcat football action to fans this season. Rose Brothers is the destination of fans and athletes for the outerwear, fleece, and footwear you need, whether you participate or spectate. Come see our latest from Columbia, Under Armour, and Simply Southern for adults and children, and use our layaway plan any time of year. Visit our website, rosebros.com, for more information. And join all of us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Bateville in supporting the young athletes of Eastern Kentucky.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Folks, we are back from Letcher County Central High School field. Another 12 minutes here left in halftime, where the Bobcats of Breathitt County are hanging on to a 1-point lead, 21-20. The first quarter action, Bobcats came out on a tear and put 21 points up, and then they decided to, let's just turn it over and see what the Cougars can do. And the Cougars took over in the second quarter, and they put 20 points on the board and made it a 21-20 ball game. Cougars went for two, didn't get it. Bobcats snuffed that one out, and that brings us to a 21-20 1-point game here at Letcher Central Field. Eric Collins, any analysis in this first half? Anything you can think of as a coach or as an lineman that you can make an adjustment on either team that's going to give one an advantage?
Well, you must think I'm smarter than I am, Rob.
I think you are.
I'm not sure. As far as an adjustment that can be made, they've got to find a way to locate the quarterback. You know, he does a good job, like you were saying earlier, getting the fake and the fit with the running back. But he does a good job also of staying kind of, hunched over. He makes himself small where their defense isn't able to get a hold to see him. And he's doing a good job following his blocks. I don't know if you put a spy on a little or what you do, but they're going to have to account for him in the running game because he's hurting the Bobcats. He has all night. I'm sure they're going to be calling his number in the second half as well. Him and Isaac Matthews really are the offense for the Cougars right now. We're going to have to find a way to shut down that running game if we can.
Well, I think you said it. You've got to have a spy, if you will, or a player on that defense that is only keyed in on Jonah Little. If you're the Bobcat defense, you got to have somebody on him at all times, responsible for his movement and his placement on the field, if you will. The young man doing a fine job at selling the fake with Matthews in the backfield, and when he doesn't fake the ball and he hands it off to Matthews, that young man has done a great job. Isaac Matthews, 5'10", 180-pound running back. He is a junior, so Cougars will have him back next year. I'll tell you what, very impressive offense here for the Cougars. Really made me wonder about Keontae Miller. I was expecting to see a lot more action out of him. He's actually the number 2 man on the stat sheet for the Cougars as far as yards on the offense.
not really been involved in the offense here tonight, has he?
Not a whole lot. He's done a great job blocking. I've watched him. He's been in there at H-back, and he's moved around, worked some at tight end, and done a great job blocking. But so far tonight, not doing a lot of ball carrying.
And you said it. They're doing a great job, the Cougars are, of blocking all over the field, the line, getting good stock blocks out of the receivers and things like that. They've really been able to move the ball well, but it's all on the ground. They have not had success throwing the ball. Bobcats able to sniff the passing game out. Need to get something going with the run game.
Folks, we got about 8:45 to go here in this intermission period. We'll kick it back over to our executive producer, and we'll take another commercial break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back.
In November of 2020, I had the honor and privilege of being elected your circuit judge for the 39th Circuit, which includes Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. The time is now near for me to ask once again for your vote and support to allow me to continue in a position that I love. In November of 2022, vote for experience, compassion, and dedication. Let's continue what we have started and vote to re-elect Lisa Wisman, Circuit Judge.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. When you choose one of our offices for your personal injury case, whether it's a car accident or any other type of personal injury claim, you get a team that handles everything. If it's a car wreck, we get your car repaired, we get you a rental car, we guide you through the treatment process. With over 20 years of experience, our clients get paid, in most cases without going to court. So call the pros and let us handle everything.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I'm a daughter.
I am a father.
I am employed.
I am a mother.
I am ambitious.
I am a work in progress.
I am an innovator.
I am HCTC.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Folks, Bluegrass Sports Nation here back from Whitesburg, Kentucky, the Letcher County Central High School field. The Bobcats have a 21-20 lead over the hometown Cougars. And we will get back to the action here in about 4 minutes. Eric Collins and myself bringing you the action here tonight from Whitesburg. We talked about this earlier. The Bobcats went to work early and scored often and early in the first quarter. Tyler Bryant really sitting back, throwing the ball well. Looked great early in the game and seemed to have been quietened just a little bit in the second quarter by this defense of the Cougars. Isaac Matthews, leading rusher for the Cougars right now with let me back up. Jonah Little, leading rusher for the Cougars with 98 yards. Isaac Matthews, second leading rusher with 63 yards. And Peyton Combs with 3 yards. Receiving, Isaac Matthews, 16 yards. Jonah Little, really the story for the Cougars, as he's been all over the field. He has thrown the ball well. He's run the ball well. He's got great blockers when Matthews is in there blocking for him. Really an all-purpose player that the Cougars cannot do without. He's the kicker. He's a quarterback. He's all over the field and done a great job here for the Cougars and has got his team within 1 point of the Bobcats.
Yeah, he's really been the star of the show so far for the Cougars here tonight. You know, not that they're not getting great contributions from the rest of the team, but you can tell that they really depend on number 7, Jonah Little. He does a lot for them, and he's been having a good night tonight.
Stat story for the Bobcats. Leading rusher for the Cats here tonight is QB1 Tyler Bryant with 23 yards, Caden Bowling with 4 yards, and Jaden Gibson with 1. When you go to the receiving stats for the Cats, that's where the numbers really pick up. Business picks up on the receiving end of things here on the stats. Austin Sperry with 124 yards receiving here tonight. Isaac Turner with 107 yards. And both Blake Ritchie and Caden Bowling with 18-yard pickups. So the Bobcats getting it done through the air early here in this one with some big pickups, and that's really been the ball game. I mean, you talk about the Bobcats coming out early and kicking things off with a big pass with about 11:45 on the clock. Bobcats were up 7-0. They have continued to work on the ground and through the air, but so far, this in the second quarter, Coach Matthews and the Cougars seem to have tightened things down on them a little bit. They've their assignment. They've been responsible on defense, and they've picked up where they've needed to, taking care of business, and kept the Bobcats out of the end zone in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think sometimes there's things hidden in the numbers, and what you were saying there with the stats, you know, that says a lot. The Bobcats came out and did score early and often, and they still have the lead. But it does feel like the Cougars have been in control of this ball game, especially in the second quarter. And, you know, people like to watch the ball being thrown around the air and points getting scored quickly. But a team that's able to play some defense and run the ball is able to control a football game.
Right.
And they've been doing that right now. They may still be down, but they were only a 2-point conversion away from having the lead right now.
Yep.
And this Bobcat offense, they may need to find a way to get their own running game going tonight. That way they can impose their will some, burn some clock, and keep the ball away from Jonah Little and this Cougar offense.
Well, with 30 seconds to go here before the start of the third quarter, you see Coach Kyle Moore and Coach Justin Combs out at midfield talking things over, maybe talking a little strategy and talking about the guys that maybe they're going to move around on the field, maybe make some adjustments and do some things against this Cougar offense. Like we talked about earlier, really in this position, you really got to put a spy on Little in the backfield. I mean, he's really getting things done, working the ball around. He's a great leader for this team. Physically, not really a big guy. They've got him listed at 6 foot 185, and that's to me, a generous 6 foot. But man, he's like you talked about earlier. He's low to the ground.
Yeah.
He can hide the ball. He does a great job selling that fake. in the backfield with Matthews.
Yeah, he does. You know, they've been lining up in the spread, but this is not a spread offense. This is a power running offense that looks like a spread offense right here tonight, and it's been effective so far in the ball game.
You know, number 8, Keontae Miller, is also the backup QB for this team, and I've got him listed as 6'1", and he looks to be quite a bit bigger gentleman than Jonah. But Jonah's out here throwing in front of us, and it's he's a great guy. I tell you what, he's a leader for this team. He's been all over the field for the Cougars. Coach Matthews and his coaching staff would not be where they are without the leadership of this senior quarterback. And I know we've bragged on him a lot, but I tell you what, it's been a pleasure to watch him. I've not gotten to watch any film on this team this week. I didn't get to do my homework, if you will, on the Cougars, but I knew about this young man, and he's really been. It's been a pleasure to watch him. He runs the offense well. He's one of those guys that has great vision and can get things done in a pinch. You want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, I agree. He's been a pleasure to watch. He's been doing a lot for this ball team. He's an exciting player. That kind of brings something to mind. I was thinking on the way to the ball game, Rob. This is only the second time I've been here. The first time was to watch Coach Holcomb when he was coaching here. But that also reminded me of when I was a freshman at Breathitt High School. My first ever ball game was here in the first annual Letcher County Bowl against the old Whitesburg High School. We got a victory that night. It was something I'll never forget. It was an awesome night. I got to say, they have a much nicer field now.
Yeah. Well, there's a little story sometime if you ever get to talk to Tony Turner. You can talk to him about the night that Whitesburg came calling to Jackson, and I think Tony started a fight that night. Maybe he's listening. He might be able to clarify that for us. I can't remember.
I don't believe that. Tony wouldn't do such a thing.
A couple weeks ago, he was still bringing it up that I was involved, but I know I was innocent. Always been a great rivalry between the Bobcats and now the Letcher Central Cougars. Used to be the Whitesburg Yellow Jackets. We've had some great battles with Whitesburg, and like we said now, Letcher Central, as they've combined and consolidated. Made many a trip up here, played a lot of ball games on the old field, and I'll tell you what, they've really done. They've really made their community and their region proud with this facility. I like the way it's set up. I like the way they've used their space, and it's really efficient, and it's really conducive to producing some great athletes. They've got a great baseball field. They've got a great softball field. The way that the football field is set up with the stands and the press box here, the administration and the people here in Letcher County have done a great job with the facilities here at Letcher Central.
I agree 100%. It's a beautiful facility, the field, the school. I just wish you didn't have to walk so far to the bathroom.
Yeah, a little bit of a walk. Got to get her steps. I mean, we're drinking all these cold pops that our executive producer brings us and eating these Starburst. We got to get her steps in sometime.
Yeah, I guess
burn off some calories.
They must have been thinking of us.
Thanks for the cold Pepsi tie back. Folks, we got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock here at the Letcher Central Field. We're getting ready to start the third quarter. Braxton Terry on to kick. Receiving team for the Cougars is back. Got Braxton moved over to the right hash for this kick. Puts the boot to it, and it's going to sail and be picked up at about the 18-yard line by none other than Jonah Little. And the man coming down the field on a mission was 53, Ethan Bowling. Young man has a motor. Tell you what, that's a guy that you want on the defensive line. You want him on special teams. God rest his soul, the play of Ethan Miller makes me think about Aaron Stidham on the kickoff and kickoff return. He's got a motor. He gets down the field. He's going to find the ball carrier. And a young player like that can really make a name for themselves.
Going to make something happen when he gets there.
Yes, sir. we don't use the term headhunter anymore. That's not appropriate, but back in the backfield, give to Matthews, makes a couple people miss, takes it over to the Breathitt sideline. Will be tackled by Alex Strong, who came in, I believe, for Bradley Hall, who was injured.
You know, Rob, one thing I've noticed out of the Bobcats tonight is they haven't been as sure tacklers tonight as they've been in the previous few games. Pad level's just a little high, reaching. The Cougars have been able to, use a stiff arm effectively on some tacklers here. They're going to have to, get in a football position and bend those hips and make some tackles here.
Robertson, Combs, and Tincher, the linebackers. Little makes Robertson miss, and he's got a big pickup of yards at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Fumbles the football. Yeah, they're going to call him out of bounds. What a pickup by Jonah Little. That'll be a go time. First down for the Cougars. Go time, refresh, refill, and refuel. 7 great locations to keep you on the go. Jonah Little that time made a couple people miss in the backfield. Bobcats with a missed tackle. Jonah Little capitalizes on it and comes up the sideline in front of his hometown Cougar faithful and is knocked out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Cougars. Big offensive line gets set for the Cougars. Matthews single back to Jonah Little's right. Little takes a snap, give to Matthews. Matthews, Tincher in tow. Tincher stands him up, going to be tackled. Loss of yards. Tackle cleaned up by Tolson.
Good job by Tincher to get there and not get stiff-armed, not get juked. Wasn't able to bring him down exactly, but tied him up the way his teammates would get there and bring him down.
Got there 110 mile an hour, but he was under control.
Yeah.
Broke down, made the tackle. Loss of yards that time. Ball going to be moved back to the 11-yard line, so a loss of 2. Give up inside to Matthews, dances around, and he's going to get back up to probably the 7 or 8-yard line. 10:26 to go on the clock. 3rd and 7. 7 yards to go to pay dirt for the Cougars.
It's a big 3rd down for the Bobcat defense, Rob.
Matthews just to Little's left. Matthews going to be the lead blocker. That time Little going to be gobbled up at about the 5 or 6 yard line. Robertson, Hoskins, Tincher, and Hudson in on the tackle.
One thing I liked what I saw on that play from the Bobcat defense is everybody kind of stayed in their lane. I think that's one thing they've been doing is over pursuing, getting out of position, and it's creating gaps for Miller and Little to get some big gains.
We don't talk a lot about it, but a big, one of the big techniques and teaching points on defense is pursuit angles.
Yeah.
And that's getting to the ball and not over pursuing is as important as making a good tackle. Matthews again on the fake, blocks for Little. Little going to roll up and stopped at about the 1 yard line. And that's going to be a turnover on downs if that's the case. And it is. Little with a great effort that time. Just comes up short as the ball's going to be spotted on the 1 yard line. Looked like when he sat the ball down, it was within a half a yard of the goal line. Jonah Little and the Cougars come up short. Defense comes on the field for the Cougars. And the offense of Breathitt Bobcats will be in the end zone trying to work their way out. Yeah. Bryant comes to the huddle with the play.
Offense in a precarious position, but one thing I've got to say is on those plays right there, the defense did what we said they needed to do. They located the quarterback.
Yeah. This will be a go time. First down for the Cats. Turn. Give to Bowling. Bowling gets out of the end zone up to about the 10 yard line. Actually, that was Gibson. Jaden Gibson with the run out of the backfield. Good play call by Coach Moore to put Jaden Gibson in.
Gibson, he's a tough, hard-nosed runner. He gets every bit he can out of his opportunities.
Another freshman that is in the game that is making the best of his opportunity tonight. Gibson always good on the ground. He's a great ball carrier and big things to come from him. Wishbone offense for the Cats. No receivers. Bryant under center, turns. Gives to Gibson again. Gibson out to about the 15, still on his feet, going to be dropped at about the 16-yard line. Special thanks to our sponsors, Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. We'll get you back into the action. Colby always a big supporter of the Bobcats. Jiffy Mart, get in and out in a jiffy with gas, groceries, and a great deli at Jiffy Mart. Law office of Darrell Harold with over 30 years of taking care of the legal needs of Jackson and Breathitt County. HCTC offers educational programs that work for you with campuses in Hazard and Jackson. Never underestimate you. Got an official timeout on the field as a referee goes to work on Peyton Combs' helmet. Clock is started now, and Bobcats back under center is Bryant in the heavy set. Turns, gives to Corey Combs. Combs up the middle, rumbles up to about the 24-yard line. I'm going to say he was down when the ball came out, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just getting a changeover of offensive personnel here as Tincher, Isaac Wheels Turner, Austin Sperry, Caden Bowling come into the game. And you see the wishbone set go out, and the Bobcats turn to the spread offense. Not many teams that can go from the wishbone to the spread and change out that many players at once. 7:30 to go here in the third. 21-20 Cats. Bryant sits back. Swing pass over to Turner and off the fingertips of Wheels. Incomplete. Special thanks again to PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying all of Eastern Kentucky. PDQ Sales and Service also has Tactical Strike, which is effective in killing the COVID-19 virus. Lakeside Homes, if you're looking for a new home, Lakeside is your stop for the best selection and where you'll always get a great deal. Trips right for the Cats. And we got a man offsides, and that'll be Austin Sperry. 5-yard penalty here for the Cats. We'll back them up to about the 18-yard line.
He got just a little bit ahead of himself there. I think he was looking for a big play right there, Rob.
He was. Stop in and see Scott and all the guys at Jackson Electric for your plumbing, electrical, heating, septic, and appliance needs. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy are great people who always have your safety at heart, and they've always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Bryant gets the snap, sits back. Plenty of time. Now rushed out of the pocket, going to tuck it. Keeps tackled from behind up to about the 22-yard line. Looks like the 21, actually. That'll bring up 4th down for the Cats. As you see the offense, majority of the offensive line go off the field. Changeover of personnel will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt team, a very important part of this special teams for the Cats. Let's see how they do here with their backs to the end zone. And we'll have a timeout. Bobcats, Coach Moore takes the timeout with 6:40 to go in the third. Thanks again to our sponsors, Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, celebrating 60 years of serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Be sure and check out the free CBTJ mobile app, your banking right on your phone. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, big savings, and get more with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Law offices of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. If you're injured, give David and his staff a call. Jet Tours. Find your next adventure at Jet Tours. Great travel with great people. Proud to be a sponsor of Breathitt Bobcat football. 6:41 in the third. 21-20 Cats. Been a scoreless third quarter so far. We're almost halfway through the third, Eric.
You know, Rob, they started out down on the goal line, the Bobcats did, with the wishbone. We were able to get the ball out there, and then they went back to the spread. I'd like to see maybe them go back and to the wishbone and see what they can do. They were moving the ball.
I think they could do it. Punt team now. Isaac Wheels-Turner puts the boot to it. Ball going to fall at about the 45 and going to be caught and covered by Blake Ritchie, and it'll be downed. Actually going to be spotted at the 46-yard line of Cougar territory.
Bobcat defense coming back out here. I'd like to see them be able to do the same job locating Jonah Little, the quarterback, like they did down here to keep him out of the end zone.
Well, what you said is very important. They got to locate him, and they got to have a good pursuit angle. The young man is very shifty.
Yeah.
And we just witnessed how quick he can get down the field, and he's good at making people miss too. Bobcats got to be very aware of positioning and be sure and make the open field tackle on Little. It takes more than an arm to get him down. Little takes a snap, sits back, fakes the pass, going to tuck it off the left tackle, picks up a big yards at the 40. Here he goes at the 30, the 20. He's going to outrun everyone and into the end zone with 6:24 to go in the game. That is a People's Bank of Jackson scoring drive for the Letcher Central Cougars and number 7, Jonah Little. We talked about it. You got to locate him, and then you got to tackle him. That time he dropped back, looked like he was going to throw the ball to get the safeties in the corners, maybe to bite on the pass. He tucks the ball, comes up off the left tackle, and scampers up the right sideline right in front of the Cougar faithful. Touchdown Cougars, 26-21, as they come on with the offense to go for 2. Defense gets set for the Cats. Man in motion, got a blocker. Jonah going to keep it, and he's tackled before he gets in, and he spits the ball out. He did not cross the goal line, and the ball came out. So 26-21, that 2-point conversion is no good.
No, Rob, I don't understand the first call for the 2-point. If you see how he kicks the ball on kickoffs,
yeah.
I mean, I don't see why they didn't go for the extra point. I understand why they went for it here, because they needed to make up the one they didn't get.
Well, right now it would be 28-21 if they would just if it came on and kicked.
Yeah.
The 2 conversions with Little. He's got a great leg, and we can't say for sure that he would have made both of them, but we're just saying it would be 28-21 if he would have just came on and kicked the 2 extra points.
Yeah. You know, one thing I've noticed about his running is when he has the ball in his hand, he makes that fake, and he waits just a second.
He's very patient.
Yeah, he waits for a second. He's looking for an opening. He's letting his blockers, man up.
Yeah.
And then he's using his eyes. He's got excellent vision and just.
He's a very patient young man. He's very composed too. To be the player that he is for this Cougar team, he's all over the field. Very composed. He doesn't rush anything. He lets everything come to him, and he can really make something happen given the right opportunity. Good kick by Little. Going to be fielded at about the 6 or 7 yard line by, is that Ritchie? I tell you what, a big pickup that time for Blake Ritchie as he came up the middle of the field. And Ritchie going to bring it back out to about the 44-yard line. Picked it up around the 6 or 7, and Ritchie got out of there. Turned the Jets on, came up the middle of the field, got a couple blocks. Yeah. Offense of the Cats, great field position again, much like the Cougars did on that last series. Almost the same spot for the Cats, just opposite side of the field as we see this offense get ready to go to work. 6-17. Ball actually sitting now on the 43. Bryant sits back, flushed out of the pocket, looking downfield, tucks it, and going to go down back about the line of scrimmage. Tackled by number 69, Sam Webb, and number 50, young man we talked about earlier, Dawson Cornett. 5:55 to go here in the third. 26-21, Cougars with the lead.
Bobcats haven't had the success in the air since early in the game, but there's too much talent on this offense not to keep going back to the well there, Rob.
It's true. Your home in Jackson for all your CarQuest auto parts is Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, located on Highway 15. Bryant sits back to throw. Screen pass over the middle to Caden Bowling. Caden got a good block, makes a man miss. Up to about the 47-yard line into Cougar territory, and that'll be a Steak and Shake first down for the Bobcats. Steak and Shake, home of a great steak burger and a great milkshake. Man, that goes good together, and it sure sounds good right now.
It sure does. That was a nicely executed screen by the Bobcats. That was a good call by Coach Moore. The lineman did a good job, giving an initial block and letting the defenders come through. Nice pass by Bryant to get it to Caden. Excellent run.
3 receivers to the right now for the Cats. Give up inside. We'll go to Gibson, I believe, as I think Bowling had went out. Jaden Gibson, a loss of a yard that time, tackled by a number of Cougars. 4:55 to go here in the third. Thanks again to Southern Woods Heating and Air. Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small. Breathitt Automotive, formerly Breathitt County Tire, with new owner Dustin Kilburn. Car care and tires to keep you on the road. Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic. If you're injured, Dr. Howard can help with over 22 years experience. 3 receivers to the right now. Bryant sits back in the pocket. Plenty of time. Goes deep for the sideline. Skied up to get the... I think that was Sperry. He skied up to get the reception. Or is that Richie?
I can't see the number.
Number 2, Gavin Brown was there to break up the pass. I believe that's Richie.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rob.
Yep. Blake Ritchie skied up for it, and the young man in there with him was Gavin Brown. Able to knock the ball away. A great ball thrown by Tyler Bryant that time. Plenty of room to throw the ball and a good protection by the line. Here we go again. 3 receivers to the right. Sperry with single receiver in front of us. Pass across the middle to Sperry's complete, and he goes down at about the 27-yard line, and that'll be a go time. First down for the Bobcats. Go time with 7 great locations. Refresh, refill, and refuel with go time.
Rob, that was as impressive a pass play as I've seen out of the Bobcat offense all night.
It was.
3rd and long, threw it in traffic. Good. That was a dart of a throw and an excellent catch and run by Sperry.
Excellent execution. Sperry right across the middle. Bryant eyeballs him, puts the ball on a rope, and Sperry across the middle of the field does the rest with his feet, picks up the first down. Great job, Bobcats. 2 receivers each side. Corey Combs in the back. Give to Corey right up the middle. Pickup of about 1 or 2 maybe. Ball will be up to about the 25-yard line now. Pickup of 2 yards by Corey Combs. SEC Auto Sales. Stop by and see the guys at SEC for your new ride. SEC Auto Sales has a great selection, and they are ready to get you on the road. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bataville. Stop in the store or be sure and shop online at rosebrothers.com. Bryant looks down the field, flushed out of the pocket by Miller. Miller gets him down. Keontae Miller with a big defensive play for the Cougars. And Bryant with a loss of yards will go down at the 36.
You said it. That was a big defensive play for Keontae Miller. Did a good job. The offensive lineman he was working on, kind of getting him off balance, able to get around him there.
Yep. He just got him by the jersey.
Yeah. Miller's got some quickness on the defensive line. Those guys like that can be tough to block.
Combs still in the backfield to Bryant's left. Trips right for the Cats. Fake inside. Keontae Miller again chasing him down. Bryant makes him miss. Going to get back to the initial line of scrimmage. Chased out of there that time by Miller and Keaton Day. 2:15 to go in the third. Cougars 26-21 lead over the Bobcats. 4th and 12 now for the Cats. Coach Kyle Moore makes the call. Got to go for it. 4th and 12 from the 29. Trips left now. Turner, Tincher, and Ritchie in front of us. Sperry in front of the Bobcat sideline opposite field. Bryant calls for the snap, sets back in the pocket. Looks downfield. He's going to look for Bowling. Looking for a flag. We don't have an interference call as Bowling was pushed out of bounds on en route for the pass. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Big defensive stop for the Cougars as they hang on to the lead, 26-21. 1:41 to go here in the third.
You know, as you watch that play developed, it looked like the Bobcats had something, but I guess that's a definition of letting them play right there.
Yeah. Looked about somewhere around the 8 or 9 yard line, somewhere in there. Looked like Bowling got bumped out of bounds as he was en route to catch the ball and hopefully into the end zone for the Cats. No flag on the play. There's no pass interference call. And that's a turnover on downs, and this will be a steak and shake first down drive for the Cougars of Letcher Central. Two backs both sides, one to each side of Jonah Little, and that time the ball actually went into Conte Miller's hands, I believe. As we got a false start on the offense, that'll back the Cougars up 5 yards. Repeat first down, 1st and 15 from the 29-yard line for the Cougars. Here comes Jonah Little up inside again. He falls about the 39-yard line. Ball popped out, covered up, but they're going to say he was down. Ball actually going to be spotted on about the 37. So it'll be 2nd and about 2 yards for the Cougars. Ball spotted on the 37-yard line. 26-21, 1 minute left in the third quarter. Back to each side, give to Miller. Miller comes off the right side, stiff arm, legs taken out from under him by Wesley Abner. What a tackle by Wes.
Rob, that's what we've been missing tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we need. He still needs to bring the arms around. You can't just run up there and not wrap a guy up, but that's what we've been needing tonight.
So
and have not had it yet.
On the first carry by Keontae Miller, Abner brings up a loss of yards. Ball sitting on the 35 now. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Great job by Abner. Snap, give to Matthews. Matthews looking inside, dances around. Abner on the tackle, gathered in there by Combs and Hudson to clean up. But not before Matthews will pick up a go time first down for the Cougars. Go time, refresh, refill, and refuel with 7 locations to serve you. Folks, that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Cougars up 26-21 over the Bobcats. We'll take a quick break and go to commercial here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's fried chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
We are back on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We love to brag about the student athletes, not only from Breathitt County, but from all over our region. And Eric and myself and Ty back sitting here talking about a good tackle by Wes Abner that time. Is he able to step up and make a play? And Wes, the brother of freshman offensive lineman Waylon Abner. Give to Keontae Miller again off the tackle position. That time we got a block. We got a holding call. And Miller going to roll out of bounds up at about the 26 or 27-yard line. And the reason Wes Abner couldn't get to him to make the tackle was because the young man had his jersey dragging him away from the play, and it'll be holding on the Cougars.
Yeah, they did a good job sealing the edge on that. I guess they had a little help that play.
Well, they sealed the edge, and they sealed off Wes, but as Wes was trying to get off the block, reached out and got his jersey and trying to take him away from the ball and the jersey and all that time, and that's going to be called holding on the Cougars, so that'll back them up. Replay the down. Ball on the 38 now, 1st and 14 to go. 11:51 here to go in the 4th. Give to Miller, and he's going to bounce off a tackle. And that time he's taken down by number 4, Blake Ritchie. Another loss of yards, loss of about 3 that time, as Miller able to bounce off a set of tacklers and bounces it on around the right end, and here comes Blake Ritchie up from his corner position to make the tackle.
That was a good tackle by Ritchie right there, bringing down a much bigger runner, but doing a sure job of it.
Both Ritchie and Abner with great tackles, good open field tackles on Keontae Miller here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Miller's listed as 6'1", 230.
Oh, he's a big guy. He's a chunk of change out there. Backup quarterback and also second leading rusher for the Cougars. Going to bring up 2nd and long, 17 yards to go. Ball spotted on the, they're saying the 35, but they've actually got it sitting just behind the 35. Explanation of penalty, I guess, on the field as referees were talking it over. So a long way to go for the Cougars on 2nd and 17. All sitting on the 35 in their own territory.
Early in the 4th quarter here, it'd be nice to see this Bobcat defense get a stop here and give it back to their offense. Their offense needs to get something going here late in the game.
Yeah, good body language by the defense. They're still up and at it and trying to make a play. And Little able to get rid of it, and it's going to fall incomplete. He got rid of it before he was sacked by Hudson and Robertson. Big James Ogan's in there.
Excellent pressure by the Bobcats. They have been able to shut down the passing game of the Cougars tonight.
So once again, the Cougars looking at 3rd and long now. 17 yards to go to the 1st down marker just on the other side of the 50-yard line. That time, Jonah Little forced out of the pocket, had to get rid of it. He came up inside, had to make a throw down the middle of the field. Dangerous throw. A lot of people waiting on the ball, but it fell incomplete. This time sits back in the pocket, goes down the middle of the field, lofts it up. Who brought it down? It falls incomplete. I really thought Blake Ritchie had a shot at it.
Yeah.
I thought Ritchie was going to come up with an interception. A high ball thrown by Little that time and gave a lot of people time to take a look at it. Ritchie unable to get the interception, but the ball falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th and 17, and that'll bring the punt team in for the Cougars of Letcher Central. Bobcats make the stop on defense, force the Cougars to punt as we see Jonah Little in the backfield. This is also a dangerous situation. If you've got the man punting the ball that can do a lot of things offensively. So Probably not going to try anything here on 4th and 17. Gets the kick away, going to be fielded by Isaac Wheels Turner. Gets a block from Caden Bowling. He's up to the sideline and going to be run out of bounds.
Great job by Wheels Turner right there. Did not hesitate, handled it, and headed up the field, got his team in an excellent field position to start this drive.
Yeah, they did. Looks like they're going to mark him right on the 50-yard line. I actually thought he might have made it about to the 49. But the ball going to be spotted on the left hash if you're the offense for the Bobcats. Right on the 50. Tyler Bryant gets ready to go to work. 2 receivers each side for the Cats. Hayden Bowling just to Bryant's right. Takes the snap, sits back, throws, caught by Sperry, I believe. Catch made by Austin. Pickup of about 4 yards.
Sperry's having an excellent game tonight, Rob.
He sure is. Ball on the 46-yard line, 2nd and 6. Same set, 2 receivers each side. Tincher and Ritchie closest to us. Turner and Sperry on the other side. Turner goes in motion, gets the jet sweep. Man behind him, but he's going to be a great tackle by number 2. Gavin Brown, good open field tackle on Isaac Wheels Turner.
Yeah, well defended by the Cougars there. Wheels did a good job just to pick up a little bit on that play.
Yep. 3rd and 5 now. Ball sitting on the right hash at the 45-yard line. Caden Bowling goes out, and Corey Combs comes in the backfield for Breathitt. Trips left for the Cats. Turner, Tincher, and Ritchie. Sperry closest to us. Coach Matthews giving instruction to his Cougars. Bryant keeps it, goes up the middle off tackle. Pickup of a few yards, and he's going to fall at about the 36-yard line. That'll be a go time. First down for the Bobcats. Tyler Brown able to pick up the first down. Go time, refresh, refill, and refuel with 7 great locations.
Bobcats found something here in the 4th quarter. It's been a little while since they had a drive going, but they've got something right now.
Corey Combs moves over to Bryant's left. Trips left for the Cats. Sperry, the only receiver this side. Fake, give, pass over to Wheels. Little shake and bake, makes one man miss, gets back to the original line of scrimmage before he's run out of bounds.
Again, well played by the Cougar defense, able to spread that out to the sideline and not let Wheels get up the field or get around the corner there.
Little swing pass to Wheels. When you get Wheels out in the open field, look out. The young man can make a lot of things happen, and that time the Cougars played it well. Alignment and assignment on defense once again, Eric.
Yeah. That's what defense is about. And pursuit, like you said earlier, got to pursue to the ball.
Hoskins and Ritchie this side, receivers. Combs to the left of Bryant. Bryant sits back in the pocket. Short pass going to be knocked down by number 80, Cooper Bailey, young man that's been all over the field defensively for the Cougars. Bailey able to clean up that touchdown, that fumble in the end zone earlier, and get the score at the tight end position. And defensively, he's been all over the field. He just knocked that pass down. Yeah. Cooper Bailey having a great night. 6'3", 180-pound junior for the Cougars. Bryant goes over to the sideline to get the play from Coach Moore. Corey Combs just to Bryant's right. 2 receivers each side, waiting on the snap. Bryant sits back. Plenty of time. Throw across the middle, overthrown. Pass intended for Blake Ritchie. Ball overthrown out of the end zone. That'll bring up 4th and 11 for the Cats as they bring in the punt team. Ball on the 38, 8 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the 4th. Letcher Central Cougars with a 26-21 lead over the Cats. Isaac Wheels Turner back to punt for the Cats. There's the snap. Wheels with the kick. Ball going to roll out to about almost the 10-yard line before it dies. Going to be spotted right around the 11, I believe. Special thanks again to our sponsors, Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, located on Highway 15. Southern Woods Heating and Air for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small. Breathitt Automotive with new owner Dustin Kilburn with all your car care and tire needs. Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, if you're injured, Dr. Howard can help, including auto accident and workers' compensation claims. SEC Auto, be sure and stop by and see the guys at SEC for a great selection in your new ride. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Jonah Little now. Matthews with a block up front. Little over to the sideline in front of the Cats. And that'll be a go time. First down for the Cougars as Jonah Little keeps it. Scampers up behind the block of Matthews for the first down for the Cougars.
A big play on first down for the Cougars right there.
Colby Watson, Jackson Physical Therapy, here to take care of the Bobcats. Stop by and see Colby for all your physical therapy needs. He'll get you back into the action. Get out and get in a jiffy at Jiffy Mart, gas, groceries, and a great meat department. And be sure and check out Sanford's Deli. Little, man in motion, going to give to number 2 and tackled by Hoskins very quickly. That was Gavin Brown for the Cougars. Hoskins and Robertson in on the tackle.
Yeah, well defended by the Bobcats right there. I wonder if the Cougars aren't going to slow this down and try and run some time off this clock since they've got the lead. And they've, except for the last drive, they've really kind of been in control here for a little while, Rob.
Very smart strategic move if they do continue to run the ball and try to run the clock. It'll get set. Gives to Matthews off the right tackle. Pickup of a first down and about 2 more yards is Isaac Matthews. That'll be a steak and shake, a first down for the Cougars of Letcher Central. Steak and Shake famous for their steak burgers and great milkshakes. 7:27 to go here in the fourth. Law Office of Darrell Harold with over 30 years of taking care of the legal needs of the citizens in Jackson and Breathitt County. Special thanks to HCTC. HCTC offers educational programs that will work for you with campuses in Hazard and Jackson. Never underestimate you. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Lakeside Homes, if you're looking for a new home, be sure and stop by Lakeside Homes where you'll have the best selection. Give to Matthews, off left tackle. Taken down by Combs and Robertson.
Bobcats blitz linebacker Corey Combs on that play, and he was able to, get in the backfield and kind of blow that play up, and not able to get anything there are the Cougars.
Stop in and see Scott and all the guys at Jackson Electric for your plumbing, heating, electrical, septic, and appliance needs. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart, and they've always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Trips right, man in motion is Combs. Give to Combs. Combs almost tripped up and going to be tackled out of bounds at the 45-yard line by Abner. Isaac Wheels Turner was coming in a hurry.
He was. He wasn't able to get him down, but he made the play. He slowed him down where Abner could get him.
Slowed him down. Abner makes the tackle. Pickup of about 4 yards.
Rob, with just under 6 minutes in this game and the way that the Cougars are moving the ball on the ground, this is a huge third down for Breathitt right here.
Big third down for the Bobcats. 2 receivers each side for the Cougars. Matthews in the back, just to the right of Little. Little, short throw, knocked down, incomplete. Knocked loose by Isaac Turner. Ball falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Cougars. We'll see what the Cougars do on 4th and 6. Change of personnel would lead us to believe that the punt team will come onto the field And Coach Matthews will put the trust in his defense of the Cougars.
That last pass, that was a bullet fired by Little right there, and the receiver just not able to bring it in, but it did hit him in the hands.
Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, celebrating 60 years serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Check out the free CBTJ mobile app, banking right on your mobile device. Jonah Little back for the punt. Gets the snap. Kick is up. Beautiful punt. Going to hit at about the 21-yard line and going to continue to roll out of bounds at the 13. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, big savings. Get more with the Appalachian Advantage plan. The law offices of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. If you're injured, give David and his staff a call. Jet Tours. Find your next adventure with Jet Tours. Great travel with great people, and they're proud to be a sponsor of Breathitt Bobcat football. Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. Special thanks to Colby for being here for the Bobcats. He'll get you back into the action. Colby's always taking care of these cats on the field. Jiffy Mart, get in and out in a jiffy. Gas, groceries, and a great meat department at Jiffy Mart. Bryant goes to work. Swing pass over to Isaac Wheels Turner. He gets a block. He's rode out of bounds after he picks up the first down, I believe. That'll be where they're going to mark him at. I thought he was at least a couple yards past the down marker before he went out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like it from here, didn't it? Isaac Wills Turner is having a productive game for the Bobcats tonight.
Well, now they're going to say he got the first, so that is a go time. First down drive for the Bobcats. Go time. Refresh, refill, and refuel with 7 great locations to keep you on the go.
That was a great stop by the Bobcat defense a few plays ago. Good start to the drive right here. Get some momentum going for the Bobcat offense. They've been held out of the end zone for quite a while here. They need to get something on this drive, Rob.
Scored their 21 points in the first quarter. Caden Bowling that time gobbled up. Loss of yards. Ball going to be back at the 20-yard line. Loss of about 3. Scored their the first 21 points of the ball game for the Bobcats in the first quarter. And the Cougars have scored 26 points unanswered by the Cats. 4:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats with a long way to go. They're looking for pay dirt.
It's not as if they've got conservative. The Cougars have just played well.
Cougars have played great defense. Snap, fake for Bowling. Plenty of time. Ball across the middle of the field, intended for Ritchie. Tipped. Knocked down by number 2. Gavin Brown with a great defensive play to knock the pass down, and that pass will fall incomplete. 3rd down and 11 for the Cats. Big third down.
Yeah, it looked like they had something there. If it could have been thrown just a little more out in front of him so he could have run away from the defender, but, you know, I don't think I could have thrown it that far.
No, probably I couldn't either.
No.
Great arm by Bryant. The ball was out in front of the receiver, but young man number 2 for the Cougars.
He made a great play there.
Gavin Brown with a great defensive play. 4:33, 3rd and 11 for the Cats.
And possibly a game-saving play for his team right there, Rob.
Couple referees talking things over here. What do we? Referee comes over to the sideline and trying to get some music turned off, I guess. I'm not for sure. The Cougar faithful comes to their feet. Big 3rd down. Ball on the 22. Bobcats need this one to stay in business.
What do you try to get it all in one go here? Is this a
3rd and 11. I think we're going to throw it, and we do. Bryant sits back, throws. Knocked loose. Pass intended for Isaac Wheels Turner. And another great defensive move, this time by Peyton Combs, number 1 of the Cougars. Offense will walk off the field, and the punt team will come on for the Bobcats. 4:29. Back and forth. This time, Coach Kyle Moore will put the trust in his defense as he'll have to punt it away late in the fourth quarter. A botched punt by the Cats. Ball rolls up to about the 47-yard line in Bobcat territory. The Cougars are in business. They will go to work with a fresh 4 downs already in Bobcat territory. Jonah Little comes into the huddle to call the play. This will be a steak and shake first down drive for the Cougars. All on the 42. Here's the snap. Fake to Matthews. Little makes a man miss at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Jonah Little with 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. That is a People's Bank of Jackson scoring drive for the Letcher Central Cougars. People's Bank of Jackson working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. That'll make the score 32-21 late in the fourth quarter as the Cougars try to put it out of reach. Still a lot of time in this ball game.
Yeah, a lot
4:10.
of time. A lot of time in the ball game. Jonah Little with a great run right there, Rob.
He's so patient, and if you watch that play, it develops. He rides that fake for so long and pulls it out at the last minute and just streaks up the middle of the field, finds the sideline. Pay dirt for the Cougars as the two-point conversion. Cougars attempting to go for the two-point conversion. And overthrown. Jonah Little throws it over the head of Gavin Brown. And that makes the score 32-21. Cougars with the lead. 4:10 to go in the ball game. Special thanks again to all of our sponsors: People's Bank of Jackson, Go Time, Steak and Shake, Jackson Physical Therapy, Jiffy Mart, Law Office of Darrell Harold, Hutch Automotive, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Breathitt Automotive, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, SEC Auto Sales, Rose Brothers Department Store, Appalachian Wireless, the law offices of David A. Johnson, Jet Tours, Hazard Community and Technical College, PDQ Sales and Service, Lakeside Homes, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Family Pharmacy, Hometown Pharmacy, Variety Pizza, and Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson. Special thanks again to all those sponsors, folks. Like we said earlier, if you get an opportunity, be sure and go out and see our sponsors, patronize them. Let them know you heard about them on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We couldn't do this broadcast without our fine sponsors. And, of course, you listeners and viewers at home. Thanks for tuning us in. 4:10 to go, 32-21. Letcher Central with the lead over the Cats of Breathitt County. Kickoff, Jonah Little puts the toe to it, and the ball's going to fall at about the 14-yard line and then go out of bounds. Good kick that time by the quarterback, place kicker, kickoff man. Jonah Little, utility guy for the Cougars. If you need a job done, call Jonah Little if you're in Letcher Central territory.
He's a jack of all trades.
I'll tell you what, the guy is a phenomenal athlete. Kyle Crisp told me earlier today, you guys are going to be impressed by Jonah Little. He said, look out. I tell you what, his words are ringing true as Little all over the field playing safety for the defense of the Cougars too. Fake to Bowling. Bryant goes a long way down the field. He's got an open Austin Sperry, and it's caught for a go time. First down for the Bobcats. Go time. Refresh, refill, and refuel with 7 great locations to serve you. Big time yards.
Yeah.
From Bryant to Sperry. Down the middle of the field once again. Sperry with a big pickup. Swing pass Over to Isaac Wheels Turner, and he's going to be tackled at about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, the defense reacted that well out here, able to sidestep the block and get it there on the wheels before he could get anything going up the field. You were just talking about Jonah Little and how he's been impressive. There's been a lot of impressive performances here tonight.
I sure have.
But he definitely has stood out tonight. He's had an excellent ball game for his Letcher Central.
Ball on the 19-yard line, 2nd and 9 for the Cats. Now they look for pay dirt with 3:15 to go in the 4th. Bryant settles in. Fake to Bowling. Bryant lowers his shoulder and drives forward up to about the 12 or 13-yard line. Looks almost up to the 12. 2:57 to go in the 4th. Bryant drives that one home with the shoulder, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Cats. Play call is in. Trips left for the Cats. Bryant takes the snap, looks, quick throw to the end zone for Spurry, and it's caught. And he's called out of bounds. Great pass and a great reception by Spurry, but once again he's called out of bounds, much like earlier in the game, except on the opposite side of that end zone. Great catch as he had a defender in his face.
Yeah, very impressive catch. You can tell that the Bobcats have been working on that kind of jump ball there with Spurry.
Yep.
Just need to practice on making sure they can get the throw in bounds. That way he can come down with it in the end zone.
We got a timeout by Coach Moore and the Cats as they'll talk things over and try to come up with some strategy. 2:34 to go in the 4th. Coach Moore talking it over, 32-21. Cougars with the lead. Coach Moore trying to wheel his Bobcats into the end zone here with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Still a lot of time in the game. You know, if the Cats can come up with a score here, there's still a lot of things that can happen in those last couple minutes.
Absolutely. I've seen some strange things happen in a ball game.
We've witnessed a lot in the last minute of many games. Thanks again, folks, for tuning in and watching us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. As always, we follow the Bobcats, and we appreciate you guys following us. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, call your family. 2:34 to go. Tell them to turn on YouTube, turn on Facebook, and watch the Cats and the Cougars. Letcher Central Field. We got a lot of action left in this one. Offense is really spread out on this one. Huge splits. Hoskins directing traffic, calls for Wheels to come to the left. Trips left. Richie, Hoskins, and Turner. And I think we're going to get another? Yeah, we got another timeout. Coach Moore had to use that timeout to keep from having to delay a game call.
Yeah, that's not generally what you want to have to do, is use 2 back-to-back after you come out from a timeout. But a little bit of confusion there. Maybe they didn't get the play in that they wanted or saw something out of the defense. They wanted to switch it up. Hopefully they can get what they want this time and get these 2 yards. They need to pick up a first down, Rob.
Offense trots back onto the field after getting the last-second instructions from Coach Moore. 2:34 to go in the 4th. 32-21. Cougars of Letcher Central with the lead. This is mountain football, folks. The pep section's on their feet. This place is packed. Cats and the Cougars. Bobcats in the wishbone. Give to Jaden Gibby Gibson. Still on his feet, but he's taken down at about the 15-yard line.
Too many Bobcats standing there watching the end of the play, Rob.
When it's nitty-gritty, you got to get down and dirty. Not enough blocking up front. Gibson can't convert. 2:28. That'll bring up a go time. First down for the Cougars of Letcher Central. 32-21, 2:28 to go in the fourth. Bobcats turn it over on downs.
I think you're going to get a steady dose of Little and
Matthews.
Matthews right here.
I don't know if Miller is in the game. Keontae Miller, I don't see him in there right now. They went to him a little bit in the third and brought him in the fourth. Didn't get a lot of production out of him, but I tell you what, the Matthews and Little connection here tonight for the Cougars has been close to unstoppable.
Yeah, it's been productive. They haven't needed Miller tonight. I know that we mentioned he was the second leading rusher at the beginning of the game, but they haven't needed production from him tonight because Little and Matthews have really carried this Cougar offense. The offensive line has blocked really well for him tonight, and they've just showed poise and patience and vision and really ran the ball at a high level.
I'm really impressed with the execution and the discipline of Little and Matthews. That fake has worked all night, and Matthews, when he doesn't have the ball, does a great job blocking for Little. Give that time to Matthews. Going to be tackled after a pickup of about 4 or 5 yards. Ball up to about the 20-yard line for the Cougars. Clock continues to roll. 2:14 to go now. 32-21. Still the score. Cougars with the lead over the Cats here at Letcher Central Field.
This is the point in the ball game when you start looking for things like body language, Rob.
You do. You want to see how a team reacts. You want to see how not just individually a player reacts, but how the whole team reacts.
Yeah.
Who's picking each other up and who's the leader. Little. Puts a man in motion. Give to Matthews. He's got a lead blocker. Matthews over around the right end, and we got a flag down. The man in motion and the lead blocker that time was number 46. That is Kobe Johnson, 5'10", 185-pound running back, sophomore for the Cougars. So that's going to walk the Cougars back 5 yards with 1:35 to go. Little back to each side. Give to Miller. Keontae. Want to make him work for it. Still on his feet. Takes a host of Cats to bring him down.
It almost took all of them to bring him in that play.
7 or 8 Bobcats getting out of the pile. Miller, a great running back. Takes a lot to bring down that 220-pound frame of Keontae Miller. Great run. 3rd and 8 for the Cougars after the pickup after that penalty. Little gets the play, walks into the huddle. Less than a minute now to go with 50 seconds. The Cougars looking at a victory over the Cats. 2 receivers each side. Single back is Matthews to Jonah Little's left. Tries to make the Cats jump off sides and can't. And we'll get a timeout, Cougars.
You know, Rob, this game's been an excellent contrast in styles. The Bobcats come out firing on all cylinders. Offense really looked, competent, looked confident in the first quarter.
Really did, yeah.
Put 21 points up. But after that, this running game kind of took over, and I know a lot of people like to watch points that can be scored, the ball get thrown around, and it's fun. I like to watch it.
Yeah.
But there's an old saying that offense wins games and defense wins championships. And so far, I really think you've got a couple of a running game and a defense. That's a championship formula. And I'm, not making any type of predictions or anything here, but this team has showed both of those here tonight. And the Bobcats have struggled just a little bit, slowing down the run and then trying to find something after Letcher Central made a couple of tweaks to slow down that explosive offense we had in the first quarter.
Good analysis, Eric Collins. I couldn't have said it any better.
I bet you could.
Jonah Little goes up under center and takes a knee. Folks, that's going to run the clock out here from Letcher Central Field. We may have to get one more play on a knee. But the 4A squad of Coach Matthews and the Letcher Central Cougars, led by Jonah Little, will go to 3-2 on the season. And the Class 2A Bobcats of Coach Kyle Moore will fall to 3-2. Folks, that'll do it for regulation play, 32-21, as the Letcher Central Cougars overpower the Cats here in Whitesburg tonight. We'll take a quick break and go to commercial, and we'll come back to recap this one here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
November of 2020, I had the honor and privilege of being elected your circuit judge for the 39th Circuit, which includes Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. The time is now near for me to ask once again for your vote in support to allow me to continue in a position that I love. In November of 2022, vote for experience, compassion, and dedication. Let's continue what we have started and vote to re-elect Lisa Wisman, Circuit Judge.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Everyone here at SEC Auto Sales wants to wish the Breathitt County Bobcats a safe and successful season. We are located at 650 Highway 15 South in Jackson, Kentucky. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, please call one of our knowledgeable salespersons at 606-272-6888 or visit us online at secautosales.com. Check out our inventory, take a test drive, find your dream car at SEC Auto Sales.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. When you choose one of our offices for your personal injury case, whether it's a car accident or any other type of personal injury, you get a team that handles everything. If it's a car wreck, we get your car repaired, we get you a rental car, we guide you through the treatment process. With over 20 years of experience, our clients get paid, in most cases without going to court. So call the pros and let us handle everything.
Rose Brothers Department Stores in Jackson and Bateville are happy to help bring all the exciting Bobcat football action to fans this season. Rose Brothers is the destination of fans and athletes for the outerwear, fleece, and footwear you need, whether you participate or spectate. Come see our latest from Columbia, Under Armour, and Simply Southern for adults and children, and use our layaway plan any time of year. Visit our website, rosebros.com, for more information. And join all of us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Bateville in supporting the young athletes of Eastern Kentucky.
Lakeside Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new and manufactured homes from Norris, Clayton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jeffs Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakeside.com. oceansideHomesJackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
Folks, we are back here from Letcher Central High School Field in Whitesburg, Kentucky to recap this game between the Cougars and the Bobcats of Breathitt County. Cougars come out on top 32-21 here tonight. Eric and myself have been talking about some of the plays and some of the things that the teams did right and some things that probably didn't go the way that the Cats wanted it to tonight, Eric, but not to take anything away from Letcher Central. A great football team. They showed that they could be down early and still come back and put some points on the board like they did last week against Hazard, and not only make a game out of it, but come out on top. A big win for Coach Matthews and his squad. Probably a well-deserved win for a lot of guys that left it all on the field out here tonight for Letcher Central.
Yeah, well said, Rob. That shows great mental fortitude in the ball club. 2 weeks in a row, getting down, able to come back and pull out a victory. And I'm not sure if dominant is the way I would put it, but they really kind of took control of this ball game late in the second quarter and all through the second half, able to run the ball, played tough defense. Bobcats able to get a little something going, but not able to punch it in, after the first quarter. And just a great performance all the way around by the Letcher Central Cougars.
Bobcats fall to 3-2. Coach Moore and his Cats going to go home and have a few things to work on back in Jackson this week. Definitely know that the coaches and coaching staff are not happy, not coming out of here with a W. But there is some great things. We saw some bright spots once again. The hookup between Tyler Bryant and Austin Sperry.
Absolutely.
I was there for a couple touchdowns tonight. We had some bright moments in the running game and some good things for the Bobcats and some good things coming forward for this team. They've got a lot to grow on and a lot of room to improve. It's still a great football game here in the mountains. Bobcats, nothing to hang their head about. You just got to go back to work and get back in the weight room and on the practice field and go back to work and get ready for the next one. They'll have a bye week next week, and they will be off. I'm trying to make sure I'm right on the schedule before I repeat it. Pull it up real quick just to make sure. Bobcats will be back in action on the 30th at Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex against, you heard it here, the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets on September 30th. So join us September 30th here on Bluegrass Sports Nation as we cover the Cats and Middlesboro from Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex. For Brendan Miller, Ty Back, Darren Back, Eric Collins, I'm Rob Hounshell. This has been Bluegrass Sports Nation's coverage of the Cats and the Cougars. Letcher County comes out on top, 32-21. We'll see you, Cats versus Middlesboro on the 30th.